It turns out I can't be trusted to record videos without a script, so please enjoy the scripted version of the mayhem that I experienced earlier. Hello, writing pals! My name is Xanna Renee, and I am a dark fantasy writer and author here on YouTube, where I like to share my writing tips and tricks I am learning on my way to authorhood. In today's video, I'll be covering why I keep an idea book, why I think they're a good idea, and how I've set mine up. So let's get right to it. First up, this is my book of book ideas, or as I lovingly call it, my idea book. And yes, I know it should most likely be called my book idea book. It's been pointed out to me several times, but I've always called it my idea book, so that way it shall stay. This is mine. It's a cute journal I got from one of my best friends. Thanks, Lauren. She's a fellow writer, so she knows a good journal when she sees one. And this one has cats, so like, how can it be wrong? It's got all the best qualities in a journal you would want for writing down ideas. First off, it's small and compact, so it's great for traveling with. You can stuff this into your bag or backpack without it taking up too much space. It also fits pretty well into your hand, so if you're on the go and you need to write down an idea, it's pretty good at only taking up the surface of your hand, so you've got good support for it. Second, it is sturdy. It's not going to get ripped up or bent and broken when I put it inside of one of my bags. It does bend this way as you bend the pages, but it does not bend this way at all. The next point is that the paper is really nice, which is really good in a journal, and it's what you want. You want good quality paper that pen or pencil isn't going to rip up or bleed or shadow through. You can't see the pen or pencil through the pages. I write in pen, although considering this is a book for ideas, which you might need to erase and scratch things out, would probably mean that pencil's a better idea, but I always write in pen. Even in math class, I wrote in pen. Should I have? Nope. But yes, you don't want your idea book to look muddled or dirty, and you want a good clean space for your ideas to reside. Things I think wouldn't make a good idea book would be a normal school notebook. They are unremarkable unless you decorate it or write idea book on it with Sharpie. They are constructed to be very sturdy in build or paper. They're big and they take up a lot of space that you may not have, and they're just not the best. You kind of want something nice and special to write your ideas down in, something you're going to remember and that's going to be remarkable and cute. Cuteness is the most important thing in my life. But next up, we're going to talk about how I set up my idea book. Here is an example of how I set up my idea book. First off, I write down the title of the idea of the story I have. This title is How to Use an Idea Book. Then I leave a space under it for what the age range for this book would be. Here we have A for author. After that, the idea that is popped into my mind gets jotted down. The idea book is a safe place to keep all book ideas. They are in one place in a notebook that is designed to only hold book ideas. Now you've got it down, you remember it, you're good, you're safe. But I like going the extra mile. Next up, I've got the genres of the book, whether it is fiction or nonfiction, and then the genre. So this is a nonfiction, and we're going to say it's an adventure because we're going on this adventure to authorhood together. And then I have a 3-act timeline, which for the example of this book is Act 1 would be explaining what the book is. Got that covered. Act 2 would be showing the book. We're in Act 2. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. That's my favorite part of this video. And Act 3 would be closing the book. Wow, we finished the idea. So a basic 3-act outline would be Act 1 being the setup of the idea, Act 2 would be the rising action, and Act 3, which normally holds the climax and the falling action. So I would come up with as much of that as possible that I could in bullet points. I think it's important to be detailed, but also to be concise and neat, which is also why I have a line of space between each thing written down in my book. As you can tell, I've got a space here. I hope this is in frame. I've got spaces here and a space between each of these points. You want things to be clean and to not take up a bunch of space for the idea, because at the end of the night, this is for writing ideas down and not a full outline of the book. We also don't want it to be very cluttered and take up a lot of space. The perks of an idea book is that your ideas are kept in one place. They are safe in that one place. You know where they are. For me, I can find them when I write something down. For me, I find that when I write something down, I'm more likely to, 1, remember it, and B, I'm able to flesh out the idea a bit more. I can think through it as I'm taking the time to handwrite it, which I don't always do when I'm typing on a keyboard or on my phone. The downsides, I will say, is that your idea book is a physical object, and those can be lost or destroyed. Also, writing things out can be hard if you have horrible handwriting or arthritis. I do have arthritis. I do struggle to use my idea book sometimes, but I am very, very stubborn, so. But all of these tips can be transferred into using it as an online document format or notes on your phone. I will jot things down on my phone, as I said, if I'm on the go and I don't have my idea book, but as soon as I get home, I do jot it down into my idea book. Wow, how many times have I said idea book in this video? I'm gonna count it. Editing Xanna. Put it in here somewhere. Somewhere. How many times have I said idea book here? So, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. I upload on Wednesdays and Saturdays. You can also find me over on social media. I am on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I hope that you've had a wonderful day with me here today. Bye!